I read an interesting article today by journalist Matt Gurney, and he described walking around the area of occupation in Centretown in Ottawa, around Parliament Hill, etc. And he described the characteristics of many of the demonstrators, including one small group that he referred to as hard men. And these are guys who like to pick fights, who like to intimidate others, and so forth. And he did underline that this was a small percentage of the total group. However, they are there, and they are sort of like an active nucleus of the entire phenomenon. And as well, I spoke to some friends of mine who live in the countryside of Ontario, and they live close to a small town, and they told me that there is a lot of support on the part of general people for this idea of being against mandates, against vaccines, and so forth. So, despite the fact that there is, one can say if one is going to defend the truckers movement, that there is only a small percentage of dangerous types there. It's the nucleus of something much bigger. And I would like to know what people are experiencing on the ground. I'd like to hear from people who live in small cities, big cities, what they are finding in interchanges with other people that they may not know so well, but who are suddenly talking on this topic. I'd like to know what people are experiencing in Canada, big cities, small cities, the countryside. What are people saying when you bring up this whole issue of mandates, vaccines, etc.? Are you finding people sort of hardening their positions? Are you finding people sort of becoming more militant or more sort of politicized in ways that maybe you don't agree with? I'd like to know.